He's Blake. I'm Ronnie. All the good names are taken. Podcast back for another edition of the Trailer Park. And Blake, today, do I have an amazing sequel trailer for you? And let's not let this go unnoticed. This whole Trailer Park series is Blake's idea because he was tired of hearing everybody bitch, moan, and complain about how modern trailers give away everything. So he started this to prove that trailers have always given away vital key points to the movie. And today, Blake, Halloween 4.
Isn't bitch, moan, and complain, though, just the same three words?
Yeah, but you don't, you got to have multiple words to insult people.
Ah, so call somebody.
It usually doesn't.
10 years ago, on the night of October 31st.
Okay, first off,
what year is it?
First off, I'm getting major John Larroquette, Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes from this trailer. Yeah. So I'm liking this already. I've always thought that about this trailer.
A small Midwestern town fell victim to an escaped killer.
Not enough people talk about that enough, Blake. You know, everybody likes to use boogeyman and stuff like that. An escaped killer terrorized Haddonfield. And we didn't think the good idea was to put it on the TV or the radio. The cops totally dropped the ball. You know, sort of like those people in North Dakota with that guy.
Ronnie, bigger a-hole, Loomis or Tommy Jarvis?
Loomis. Come on. Okay, hold on. So it's got to be Tommy Jarvis just because Tommy Jarvis dug up the guy that continued killing people. Loomis had no control over Michael Myers breaking out because he told everybody. Nobody listened.
Under the cover of darkness, he carried out the most horrifying mass murder on record.
Except for Pfizer.
Yeah.
16 people in cold blood. Ever since that night, no one has forgotten his name.
Loomis.
And Halloween has never been the same.
So the question right now, Blake, if you were watching this fresh, until they mentioned Halloween has never been the same, would you have known what movies they were talking about?
You know, I don't think I would, Ronnie, because the 80s were filled with horror movies, man. I mean, we're talking like 10 to 12 slashers a year, probably. I mean, is that under, like, that's probably the under, right?
Yeah, I mean, 10 to 12 is a good number. Say 12 horror movies a year, 12 slashers a year. Not just horror movies, slashers. 12 slashers a year, I would say over.
Yeah, he hit us with that final line, Halloween has never been the same. I'm like, whoa, you got me. What you gonna do? What you gonna show me next?
Tom Atkins is back. So right now we're getting the breathing. We're getting the mask on, like he's put the mask back on.
Now, Michael Myers has come home. He has returned for one more night of unholy terror.
Also gives away that the mom gets it.
He's here to kill that little girl and anybody who gets in his way.
Oh, God.
Who's gonna be next?
Halloween 4, the return of Michael Myers.
Maybe nobody knows how to stop him.
Blake.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say, Ronnie, that is the best trailer in the Halloween franchise.
You think?
Now, maybe you'll show us some new ones later on down the road. I forgot how excited I was for the David Gordon Green trailers. I don't remember what they were really. But that trailer right there, and maybe it just speaks volumes to how bad Part 3 was. But that trailer, you know what? Let's watch it again. Let's watch it again. There's nothing wrong with this trailer at all, Ronnie.
No, you can't complain about this trailer at all.
Listen to the breathing.
10 years
Great
ago,
ending.
on the night of October 31st, a small Midwestern town fell victim to an escaped killer. Under the
AIDS.
cover of darkness, he carried out the most horrifying mass murder on record. 16 people in cold blood. Ever since that night, no one has forgotten his name. And Halloween has never been.
You know, technically, Blake, we don't know all 16 were in cold blood. That mechanic possibly could have picked him up on the side of the road and said, hey, how about a little roadhead to get on down the highway? And that's when Michael killed him.
The same.
We only hear this
Now,
one time in the whole
Michael
movie.
Myers has come home. He has returned for one more night of unholy terror.
Michael!
And we didn't get it. Did we get any breathing from Michael Myers throughout Halloween 4? Was there any breathing scenes? Why don't you put it in the trailer? If you're not, that's a staple of the Myers at this point.
So
is breathing.
okay, I know I said perfect trailer. Do you think positive or negative that they gave away Loomis is alive?
I
I
think
don't-
it's.
I think it's okay too.
I don't think Loomis was needed for the trailer. I think you could have saved that for the movie. That Loomis is back. I don't think Loomis, Donald Pleasance, was box office gold back then. And people would have saw the trailer. Where's Loomis? Because they saw part 2. They saw the huge fire. So I think you're right. I think you saved that Loomis reveal for the movie. I think you even save it past the beginning of part 4. Don't have that guy mention Loomis at all. And then have Loomis walk up and go, you let it out of here. I mean, we didn't need the whole, if Loomis read memos, he'd be there. I mean, that's sort of like dumbing down the Loomis character. If anything, Loomis knows everything that's going on with Michael Myers, and they should have like secretly shipped him out of there without Loomis knowing.
I was about to say, looks like Michael's interacting with kids for the first time, but I completely forgot that we had Lindsay and Tommy in the original.
Yeah.
He's here to kill that little girl and anybody who gets in his way.
Right there, showing the townspeople drawing down.
Oh, God.
She could just walk down people screwing.
Who's gonna be next?
Halloween 4, the return of Michael Myers.
Wow.
Maybe nobody knows how to stop him.
Wow.
It's good. So, I mean, obviously Blake is a huge fan of Halloween 4 trailer. I thought it brought the energy. It gave away a ton of stuff, but I mean, did it really? I mean, people are going to die in Halloween. If you paid, like we said, like 5 episodes ago, how many people really paid attention to the things that went on in the trailer? You've forgotten it by the time it was over with
Yeah.
to go back and analyze it. So I really liked it. I mean, you couldn't tell that the mask was different unless you were just a Michael Myers expert at that point. And how many Michael Myers experts were there in 1988, Blake? Not a lot.
They were
Yeah.
there.
You're saying they were there
They were there.
bitching. So
Yeah,
there you go.
It's really well done. And also, I believe Rachel dies in that trailer. I think her falling off the roof. I think, I think that character's done too.
Hit and roll. That's what Pop always said.
Yep.
All right, guys, hit us in the comments. What'd you think about the Halloween 4 trailer? To give away too much? Is it the best Halloween trailer to date? Where does it rank in all the trailers? Halloween 1 is not the greatest trailer ever. So, I mean, I agree with you, Blake. This is the best trailer of a Halloween movie so far. 1988, Halloween 4. Let's get out of here.